What's up, guys? It's me, it's Roy, it's Horizon Picks. It is very late on Sunday night. It is May 24th. I just wanted to do this weekly recap video, and I'm also going to be sharing my top 10 sales on eBay from last month. So that'll be after this kind of wrap up here. I like to do this each week, keep you guys informed of what's being going on with me, with my channels, and who I'm kind of partnering with, who I'm checking out, maybe making some buys from, selling to, and all that good stuff. So I have some notes here. It's been a busy week, so just to start off on Monday, the highlight of the day had to be Cajun Roots Reseller Show. Got to see Angie Resells. How you doing, Angie? Great interview. Got to learn about her. Interested in all different types of resellers. Angie's very experienced. She has a different way that she does things. I dig it. It was a great interview. Awesome, Angie. Way to go. So that was on Monday. And on Tuesday, actually, I was a guest on Johnny's Cajun Roots Reseller Show. Great interview. I enjoyed it a lot. Anything that I'm mentioning, I'm going to have all the links down below. So if you don't see it, hit the more info. It'll expand and you'll see all these links, okay? But great interview. Uh, Johnny's awesome. Uh, I felt like I could actually, share a bit about myself, my background, if anybody's interested in me and, my channel and that kind of like what I do. I think that was a really good interview. I think that I got to really express myself and almost went for the whole, the whole show. So it was really great. So definitely check that out. Um, and then on Tuesday night, I had my the toy show on my channel. We did movie related toys. So very basic, just had a free form show, talked about some toys, had some people in the chat. It was great. The link will be below. You could check that out. We are gearing up to get to some kind of auction with the show format. I think we're kind of building there. We're getting people to be a bit more interested in toys. Obviously, Kollecting Kaos is part of that, and he has his Thursday night show, which I'll talk about in a minute. So again, check that out. The great thing about this platform is you go live, right? But then you can also go back and watch the replay if you like. Maybe you learn something. If you have any questions, it's kind of reference material, or you could just kind of nerd out and listen to talk about toys, and kind of that's that's my thing, right? So that was on Tuesday. On Wednesday, there was the open comic book auction. Um, Definitely, I was worn out. I've been doing a lot of things, but I do need to get my rest. So I kind of took Wednesday off, but got to see some pretty awesome sales happen. This is Mike Rogers, Comic Book Steals and Deals. He has an open auction on Wednesday nights, but I just wasn't feeling up to, I kind of like to do things 100%, but I wasn't really feeling like I had it. So I kind of sat back, I watched, I thought it was great to see, and I'll probably do that this week. So check it out. Wednesday, Comic Book Steals and Deals. It's the open auction for comic book sellers. I will be going on there this week and promoting my channel, trying to, showcase some higher price stuff and books that I'd like to get some of this for. So that was Wednesday. Thursday was great. Thursday, I go and play trivia with my buddies at the local pub. We came in second. No, I think we actually came in second to last. We didn't do as good at trivia, but then I headed back and did the show with Collecting Chaos. That's the comic centric show on his channel. So check that out. Had a again a small group in the chat, but again we're able to talk about some stuff, go over some comics, some of the culture of it. So You can check out the replay on that. And then on Friday, I actually went on Friday night. I did a cameo on Laura Bemis Mercantile's channel. They are been so supportive of me for the last month or so. So went back on there, helped with the auction as I could, and basically sold some stuff and got to. It's just a great group of it, great vibe. They're awesome. So sold some stuff on there, did a cameo, that was great. And then that night actually went after that went over to Tiffany's Cool Finds and saw they had an auction there with Tiffany and Scooter. Uh, a lot of fun. I can't stress enough. It's a great auction. We had some laughs, bought some cool stuff. I got an awesome T-shirt lot from Tiffany. They just have such fun with it. Again, it's great, and they've been so supportive of me. Thanks, guys, again and again. Coming up this Saturday night, it is the 29th of May, 9 o'clock Eastern. I will be on their channel selling again. We're gonna go late. It's gonna be awesome. So check that out. I'm promoting that this week. Going to be doing a preview video of some of the lots. So far, quite a bit coming together. So, and if you have any requests, if there's anything you're actually looking for, put it down in the comments or message me. Let me know. Definitely aim to please to get you guys the stuff you want and stuff you're going to bid on. So let me know about that. And then last but not least, on Saturday night, there was again, Tiffany Schools Finds had another auction. I was bouncing around there. But the one auction that I have to say was excellent was January House. I went and checked out Mike over at January House. He's also a PA. What's up, Mike? Representing Pennsylvania. But he had Bruce Mize on there. Now, Bruce was doing and auctioning items to benefit some of his school students. So, as you probably know, and everything going on in the world, schools are very underfunded. So, was happy to make some buys there and be part of that. Just a wonderful auction. Bruce, good on you, man. I thought that was great. And I think that was his first auction, and he did awesome. And Mike supported him. That's what we do here. It's all about this. It's all about partnerships, helping each other. One hand washes the other. It's great. So January House, Mike, Bruce Mize, great stuff. Had a blast with that. So that's kind of it. Now we're here on Sunday. I did hit the flea market this morning. Did get my finds, got my usual stack of comics. But one of the things that I can see if I can show it really quickly. It's hard to show on my phone, but I can give you an idea. So one of the things that I like to do is again be be good to each other, be friendly when you're out there and you're picking. People pick up on that. And I joke like they know when Horizon's coming, right? And it happened today. It's a warm day here in Pennsylvania. It was approaching 90 degrees. People are packing up. I was leaving. I saw another seller that I buy from all the time, and he said, "Hey, come over here." Came over, and he said, "Do you want any records?" And I said, "Well, sure, just depends." And I had actually bought some from him 2 weeks ago. And I said, "Oh, you still have those records?" He's like, "Yeah, you want them?" And it's very hard to see, but this is basically it's hard to see there, but there's 4 crates full of records, and he gave them to me. He actually just said, "Bring up your car. I don't want them." What have you, and he gave them to me. So I'm super psyched. I honestly don't even know his first name, but he knows we know each other. We just know each other because I do frequent buys from him at the flea market. So, and that's another tip. If you're ever out and you're picking and you're discouraged and you're just, go one more time. Go out if you have a little bit of money left in your pocket and you can do it. Go for one more house, one more run, one more lap around the flea market. And you know what? That's what I did. and it paid off. So do that. I think that's diligence, that's hustle, even though I kind of hate the term side hustle. It's work, it takes effort, and you can do it. So go, always try to do that. If if you got a lot of stuff, you're good to go, you go. But if I was feeling like, oh, I really didn't get that super duper buy, and that wasn't even a buy, it was a give. So sometimes that happens. So um, that's kind of it. Um, Definitely psyched for this coming week. I'm going to be promoting my auction on Saturday, and that's kind of it. So, coming up right after this is the top 10 sales on eBay, Horizon Picks, all $50 and up. Check it out. Thanks. Top 10 from April. These are all $50 and up. Starting off, we have this Star Trek Enterprise bridge playset with Kirk. This is from the Galaxy collection. I got this from an online auction around the holidays last year. Took Actually, this sold full price $49.99. This was in a massive bulk buy that I did online. So there was that. Don't really see this too often. What I liked about this was obviously the condition. It is in almost mint condition, just had a little ding on the corner there. 2009. This is by Playmates, but it is not the usual Star Trek figures. These are more like, let me see if I could show a photo here. Kirk. You can see they're more smaller figures, almost like the 3 3/4 GI Joe size. So there's that one. That is number 10. Number 9, we're going to go right here. These are a pair of Converse hiker leather high top skate sneakers. So you have your regular Converse Chuck Taylors. These are totally different. These have the leather top and leather laces. You can see they're very cool. These I got at Goodwill, actually. Got these for the usual $6.97 price at Goodwill. These sold for full price plus shipping, so 48 bucks plus shipping. These also, you could see in the front, they actually did have some wear up in the front toe area. It doesn't really matter. These just have that kind of rock star guitarist, whatever vibe. Very cool. I wish they were my size. I would have worn them. You can see it's actually, they are leather. They are not made of canvas. So awesome. I do sell quite a bit of the Chuck Taylor Converse high tops. Just depends what color and set and have you. And there you can see on the bottom, those are the marks from actually Goodwill that they kind of don't come off. Whenever you have permanent marker on this kind of gummy sole, it is sometimes impossible because the rubber itself absorbs the permanent marker. It actually looks like somebody drew on the bottom. Again, doesn't matter. They're just too cool for school there. 48 bucks. That is number 9. Moving on, number 8. Interestingly enough, this guy sold within a week or two after I did the appearance on Cajun Roots Reseller, where I showed a large Voltron figure. This is a Power Rangers figure in the same type of design. It is a 2-foot tall Megazord jumbo size. You can see me holding it there. He's got a handle in the back. He's got like a little capsule in front. There would have actually been a figure that went with them. And he is posable. You see there, and he's got some scratches and whatnot, but you see he's marked Bandai 2002 right there. A few little marks on his front. I got this at a flea market. I paid, I believe, $7 for this. And it did. I lowered it. I think I took I had it at 50 bucks, and I believe I did a 10% off send offers out, and somebody snatched it up. You can see I did get some shipping on top as well. So that is that's number 8. Moving on to number 7. This is a DC superheroes Superman and Bizarro set. I pieced these two together. They are in the same style. The Superman is a little bit more metallic, and he has that kind of younger Kal-El look. And then the Bizarro is just absolutely cool as hell, in my opinion. I mean, look at the detail on him. He also has his, he's got this kind of wheel axle axe that he's gonna was gonna hit him with, but really cool figures. I think I should show. Yeah, you could see Superman's got a few scuffs on there, but these are about like 7-inch tall figures. You can even see he's got a little rub on his nose there and stuff. But when you're dealing with action figures like this, you're basically dealing with articulation. You're looking at detail, and sometimes it doesn't actually matter. The Bizarro, in and of itself, is more than half the value, maybe even 60 to 70% here. Not as easy to get, and he's awesome. So I did do full price, $50. I see best offer there. I did offer free shipping on this. I think it went into a padded flat rate envelope. So that is number 7. Okay, so we're moving down here. Next up, we have this pair of Polo Ralph Lauren. They are white canvas fashion sneakers. You can see here they came with the box. Beautiful condition. Got these from a friend who was selling at the flea market, and I picked these up for, I believe, $5. Did take a few months to sell, but when you find any kind of RL fashion sneakers and you have the box, yeah, this is a Gainsley canvas upper, very minimally worn. So there they are there. Yeah, I think I said I paid like $5. Took a little while. Had free shipping, and I believe this fit in the priority mail shoebox size. So keep an eye out when you're looking for stuff at the flea market this summer. The Polo Ralph Lauren's good stuff. So that is number 10, 9, 8. That's number 6. We have 5 more. Moving on. This is Hull Art Pottery. This is I love collecting, or actually just finding art pottery to sell on eBay. As long as you pack it really well and know what you're doing, it can be very profitable. This is the Blue Magnolia pattern. You see it right there. And then when you're collecting Hull, if you look right here, Hull almost always has a mark, and a very clear one at that. So right here you can see obviously it's H14, 10.5 inches, etc. Beautiful condition on these. This I actually got, and there is another one coming up. I got a lot of these through Big Barn Auction. I bought these during one afternoon. Um, Great stuff JJ and those guys have. These needed a little bit of a wipe down, but they were in great shape. No major cracks, issues, what have you. You can see here just beautiful stuff, and you can get an idea of how I shoot. And stuff like this isn't easy per se, but you see that I'm really giving some different views to give the user an idea of what they're getting. And I think that I captured it right there. I did take a best offer on this. I think I had it at $80. Um, I do sometimes like to offer free shipping on delicate items like this, because I do think you set yourself outside the crowd. I think people do really like being able to get free shipping on a delicate, beautiful item like this. And I think that's part of how it's sold. So that is number 6. We have 4 more. Next one, yeah, I do like to pick up these types of keyboards. You can see this is a Radio Shack. It isn't perfect, okay? You can see here there's either some paint or some scuff on the speaker grill there. I do like to show the dimensions per se. So if you look here, this one is it was about 26 inches wide, something like that. Um, I do think it has, let me see. Yeah. So I did in this one too. I had a replacement power supply. You can see it right there. And when you're out sometimes at these auctions or even at the flea market, when I can pick up a crate of power supplies for really cheap, I do that because for stuff like this, being able to find the power supply and have it be in working order as a plug-in without the batteries. Here you can also see I'm showing it plugged in and working. um, it is advantageous if somebody's actually going to use this. I personally don't think the batteries are a great option. Not everybody has. I think this one might literally take like 10 batteries. No, how many? One, two, three, four. It looks like one, two, three, six, maybe six let's see, yep, 6D batteries. So not everybody has that, and not everybody has six fresh D batteries. So being able to use the replacement power supply is huge here. This is Radio Shack Concert Mate. This one you see $80. I do think I got full price, but I did do free shipping on this. Now again, a lot of sellers you're gonna get whacked with some shipping. But with this one, I usually do try to find a box ahead of time. So when it does pop off and sell, you can get that right out the door, not so difficult to ship that. So do Radio Shack, Yamaha, certainly Sony, and then some of the other brands like, if you find Techniques or stuff like that, where, you're going to get some really Yamaha definitely is one that sells really well. But these El Casio Tone, Casio, Toshiba makes them too. So just keep an eye out. I got this actually from a friend of mine whose store closed due to COVID. He had a thrift store and picked this up. I believe I paid $10 for this. Did take a few months to sell, but I just lean it right up against the wall, safe and sound, and out it goes. It's just a matter of time. So we have three more left. Next up, looks familiar, right? It's just like the other one that I sold. Again, Hull Art Pottery. This one is in the water lily pattern. So if you look right here, okay, right there, you can see the lily pattern. And this is a nice image. I encourage y'all to do this. Okay, do on my phone. I have an app called Photo Collage. And sometimes just being able to have this to show the details. So in here, first of all, this one had the original label on it, which will usually get you more money. It gives you that level of provenance and what it actually is. Obviously, you see here, it is marked on the bottom. But you can see there's some kind of craquelure happening that is starting, probably water stain through the bottom. Really didn't matter. If you look at this, it's a beautiful piece. And you can see here on the bottom, those are just little chips in the bottom where this was fired. You see these black images that are around there. So if you know anything about pottery, Hull is great. I do think there's kind of like McCoy, and then you have Hull. Well, you have Hall, Hall. Then you have Hull, and then you have even a step up, in my opinion, is Rookwood pottery. So you're starting to get into the arts and crafts movement, those types of pieces of art pottery. But this one, I think, this did sell for a bit higher. It's just a beautiful piece. I do think the label and this water lily pattern mattered. So $85. I might have taken 75 on it. And I do believe that this person and this person bought the same, it was one order. I think they bought both of them. And that's awesome. Yeah, to ship them together and whatnot. So two left. Again, got the hull pieces from Big Barn Auction. Um, and they do free shipping. So gotta love JJ and those guys. Two left. This one also from Big Barn Auction. This is Masters of the Universe Dragon Walker vehicle in box. This one was a little bit trashed when I got it, but it still was new-ish old stock. So I actually went in and cleaned up the box, straightened it up a bit, did the best I could here. And you can see it still has some issues. The window plastic is a little tough, but again, this is a vintage Masters of the Universe from 1983. Even has a marker on it and whatnot. But again, it has the sticker sheet. It's all there. It has a tattered instructions. Um, Here's the back. And again, with the photo collage, just kind of showing some of the different aspects of condition here. One of the main, oh, there's even a melt on the corner of that. See that? But one of the things is this, I could not get it to work. I could not actually, the battery compartment looked okay. It, I don't know, I just couldn't get it working. So if you look here, I do write it is in complete use condition, box with sticker sheet metals, blah, blah, blah. Toy itself is in clean use condition, sold as non-working, could not get the function to walk, although the battery chamber is clean, etc., etc. Item is sold as shown, non-working order and no returns. So I did take an offer on this. I'm almost positive. Yeah, I think I had this at maybe 120. If this is a full working version, it would be way higher. And then obviously if the packaging was better. So on this one, and I did, the person that made me this offer, I made sure I went back, I emailed them and I said, you just so you know, this isn't in working order. However, it is beautiful, kind of new old. They were like, fine, done, out it goes. So free shipping on that. I did have to kind of make a special box for it and whatnot, but oh, you can even see there's a chip out the back. So again, when you see stuff like this, if you ever see it out at the flea market, it might look beat up, but depending on what you can get for it, um, you know, I again, Big Barn, this was part of a buy that had a few vintage toys. I think I'm already broke even. No, I think I actually made some money already with this, and I have a couple other toys in my store that I got out of that buy. So once again, Big Barn, man, love you guys. Great stuff. Digging it. Okay, and then we have one left, and this is the top item that I sold uh, from um, from April. All right, so here it is. This is the Doctor Who 10th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver. It is mint new in package. Um, Again, seems somewhat insignificant, but this is it's just an awesome piece. They did bring out and they did create all different sonic screwdrivers from the show. This one is not the easiest one to get, but again, this one is also in like near mint condition. The package and everything was perfect. Um, Again, this was actually in the same buy that I showed the Enterprise first off on this clip from an online YouTube auction, bulk buy. This one I had it in my store for a few weeks. I did have this, I believe I had this at 150. A lady from Europe contacted me and really wanted it. And I said, it's global shipping program. If you're interested, she said, oh, I'm a single mom and my child loves the show. And it, Doctor Who is through the BBC. And so out it went. This went through global shipping program, took her 125 offer and good to go. So that is it, guys. That is the top 10 best items on eBay from last month.